Savelle Foy, your cheerleader of dreams. Hey, if you've never subscribed to this podcast, just push the little red button right there to get consistent teaching tools and tips to help you live your dreams. Today I want to talk about the number one factor to stay motivated. The number one factor to stay motivated. Let me ask you, have you ever played that machine at a carnival or an arcade, where it measures your passion? You squeeze the handle and it lights up and down and it passes all those lights that say like uncontrollable, hot stuff, passionate, burning, wild, mild, harmless. Then it goes all the way down to like clammy and blah. And you just hope it lands on something steamy in front of your friends. Well, do you know that game, as accurate as it is designed to rate your passion, right? Well, wouldn't it be interesting if we could measure our passion for our dreams as easily? Just drop a quarter in the machine, squeeze the handle, and just see what your odds for success are. Well, I believe we can measure our passion. How? By the results in our lives. Do you know the number one factor behind the achievement of your dreams is desire? It's desire. In other words, do you have the steam to reach your dream? See, how bad do you want what you say you want? Because how badly you want something, it dictates your behavior. It reflects the level of effort you're willing to make. The bottom line is, if you desire something badly enough, you'll get it. In other words, if you really want to lose weight, you will. In fact, you see people all the time who have struggled with their weight. Maybe you have, and then go through a painful divorce and instantly you lose 20 pounds. Why is that? It's because of desire. You desire to get in a new relationship, so instantly you get disciplined and you lose the weight. Well, if you really want to get out of debt, you will. You will come up with ideas and ways to reduce that debt. If you really want to start a business, you will. If you really want to go on a European cruise or a dream vacation, you will. Also, if you really want to write a book, you will. You'll stop talking about it and you'll get it done if you really have a desire to. If you really want to draw closer to God, you will. So it's simple. We do what we really want to do. If a guy really wants to go out with a girl, he will. He'll call, he'll text, he'll show up. He'll do those things because he wants to. If he doesn't desire her badly enough, he won't call, he won't text, he won't show up. In other words, move on, right? Well, we do what we really want to do. So if you think about that, you are where you are right this minute because of you, because of your levels of desire and how badly you wanted what you have up to now. So your true desires will be manifested in your results. Weak desires bring weak results. So I want to encourage you, your desire to see your dreams fulfilled, it can't be just a hope or a wish. It has to be a burning desire. You may have heard me share before about a young girl who, she had such a desire to go on a European mission trip. They were going all over, different parts of Europe, France and Italy and Germany and all these places. Well, it was going to cost her $7,000 to go on this trip. She's 15 years old. She doesn't have a full-time job. She has no way of making $7,000. But her desire was so strong. She said she printed a map of Europe. She put it on her vision board. And she just started getting ideas to make that $7,000 dream a reality. She had garage sales. She taught dance lessons. She cleaned houses. She babysat. She made some clothes and sold them. She asked for money. Do you want to support me on a mission trip? A little girl at 15 years old raised $7,000 in 11 months. How is that possible? Especially when you think about maybe you have a credit card that's $6,000 and you've been trying to pay it off for 2 years. She had such a strong desire and she got what she wanted. So I want to encourage you, push yourself. Do more than others are doing. You've heard me say that phrase about how people are rewarded in public for what they practice in private. See, the ones who make things look effortless are the ones who are practicing the most when nobody's looking. And this causes you to distinguish yourself. When you practice, you work hard behind the scenes, you put in the extra hours, it causes you to reach your goals like never before. I heard somebody say, success is not like going to a restaurant where you pay the bill after you've enjoyed the dinner. No, the success you want, it requires payment in full, in advance, every single time. So, nobody wants to model someone who plays Candy Crush and watches soap operas all day. Well, you look at people like Larry Bird. Apparently, he would shoot 500 free throw shots every morning before he got on the bus to go to school. Or you look at people like, I love this guy, Jim Carrey. He said he would sit in front of a mirror contorting his face for hours perfecting his skills. Well, what does he get, like 20 million per picture or more? But he was doing all that behind the scenes because his desire was so strong to be one of the highest paid comedians and actors in America. Or, NBA legend Michael Jordan, same thing. He would spend his off seasons taking hundreds of jump shots every day. I love this. I heard about Ryan Seacrest. He said that his dream was to be, just as a young child, he would dream of being a classic, iconic broadcaster. Well, I don't even know his full schedule now, but all those years he hosted American Idol. Then he was on E! Entertainment 7 days a week, had a daily radio show from 5 to 10 on the Today Show. He runs a TV production company. Now he's on Live with Kelly and Ryan every weekday morning. This guy's amazing. But his desire to be an iconic broadcaster is revealed by the massive action he takes. So, Socrates said to move the world, we must first move ourselves, right? So if you want to turn your wishes and your hopes into intense and burning desires, it's only going to require 4 little words from you. You know what they are? A little bit more. Just a little bit more. Successful people do what's expected of them, plus a little bit more. Charles Kendall Adams said, no one ever attains very eminent success by doing only what is required of them. It's in the amount of excellence of what is over and above the required that determines greatness. So, the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little word, extra. And I love this poem. I just wanted to read this to you real quick from poet William Arthur Ward. Listen to this. He says this is the key to success. Believe while others are doubting. Plan while others are playing, study while others are sleeping, decide while others are delaying, prepare while others are daydreaming, begin while others are procrastinating, work while others are wishing, save while others are wasting, listen while others are talking, smile when others are frowning, commend when others are criticizing, and persist while others are quitting. So, when you're willing to go the extra mile to turn your wishes into burning desires, you will see your dream unfold. So, I hope that encourages you today. I heard somebody say, there are no traffic jams at the extra mile. So, when you start going the extra mile, you work a little extra harder, you save a little extra more, you read an extra chapter, you walk an extra lap, I'm telling you, you're going to see your dream unfold. So, I hope you enjoyed that today. In fact, our YouTube subscriber this week is Rupali, or Rupali. You might be from Italy, I'm not sure. But Rupali writes, thank you, Terri, for being such an amazing minister. That was sweet. They said, you have taught me so much and have helped me become more confident, organized, and a more positive person in general. Just keep teaching like this. Lots of love, Rupali. Thank you so much. I appreciate you taking the time to write in. And I'm so proud of you, Rupali, for following your dreams. Now, to help you stay disciplined and committed to your goals, I have a free downloadable calendar with performance prompts on each day of the week. All you gotta do is click the link in the description to download your calendar now. Now, for more consistent motivation, be sure to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. You can just find the handles below, or click the red subscribe button for weekly videos to make this your best year yet. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next week.